Hi Leo, welcome to your August No Contact Love Tarot reading. So Leo, we're going to be looking at the person on your mind, doing an energy check-in on that person during this time of no contact communication. And actually, we're going to look at the situation. We're going to look at how they feel about it. How do they feel about you at this time? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, and could things change? So we have the Psychic Tarot Oracle here to get you some opening messages. Then we're going to jump into your reading. And this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male, female, general collective reading. But welcome in, Leo. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And happy birthday, Leo. Happy birthday. All right, let's see what your opening messages are. 9 of Cups, dreams coming true, wish fulfillment, happiness, joy, wishes fulfilled. 4 of Wands, joy and stability. 4 is about stability and foundation. 9 is almost full circle completion, new beginnings. And we have the Star here, I believe. We have Heal. And we have 17, which is 8, which is infinity, travel, action, movement, putting in the work, communication. Is this the Star? I believe so. Has to be. Yeah, Heal. And trust. So we have the Fool. 0, which this 0 energy for me can be full circle, can also be right now energy, as there's no time associated to it, or number associated to it really, other than the 0, which this always gives me right now energy with the Fool. And trust. Interesting. So Leo, I kind of see maybe somebody had to do their healing, right? It could be now's the time of balance and alignment, and somebody taking a leap of faith. Could be somebody is single now. The 9 of Cups for me is kind of like a single energy, just like the 9 of Pentacles. Usually you see somebody on there alone, happy, indulging, fulfilling energy, which gives me single happy vibes, right? Fulfilling vibes. And the 4 of Wands is stability, foundation. It can be commitment, marriage, celebrating things of the home. So it could also be that maybe this person is now divorced, right? And they've done their healing work and they're ready to take a leap of faith, because we do have kind of like the single energy with the 9 of Cups. Or whatever they had going on, they want now a stable, happy relationship with you after doing some sort of healing for some reason and taking that leap of faith. So let's see where this is going, Leo. Let us see. So we have the Tarot of Dreams here to do your reading, and I will mention the signs as I see them, so it can be signs and charts people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But over there we have 2 cards of Aquarius, because I believe the 17, I think that is the Star energy. So 2 cards of Aquarius. My goodness. All right. Let us see. So the first thing we're going to do here, Leo, and also Leo, I forgot to mention, this is going to be an extended reading if this heavily resonates for you, and I'll tell you about that at the end of this reading. I think I forgot to mention that. Anyway, let's take a look at what happened here. Like, what is all this energy about? What happened that caused this no communication? Oh, 10 of Swords. Reverse, though. 3 of Cups. So you could have dated a little bit here, and it was getting very serious with the Ace of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. What was going on? Okay, but it could go also 7 of Wands, so a little defensive energy here. For some, this is energy of not wanting it to be over, but also we do have dating, but then we have the promise or the offer of something more, especially with the Ace and the Page, of something, you know, starting a new beginning based on more stability and foundation, maybe commitment. Perhaps somebody put a wall up against that. Could have been them, you know, a little defensive about it. It could also be, Leo, if they just got out of something, maybe they just weren't ready for something more serious as well. So somehow you were around this person. We do have the 3 of Cups. which could be dating, social circles, communities, something. But with the Ten of Swords reversed, I mean, that for me is also, the story is not over here. Even though they may have blocked it or said, no, I'm not ready, a little defensive here against whatever offer was on the table. Could have been even for just a date or to start seeing each other romantically. It could be that maybe they just weren't ready. So we're going to keep going. So let's see, we have Capricorn here. Let's see what's on the bottom. It's Five of Swords. Oh, they could be feeling like they sabotaged it now with you, Leo. Yeah, there was some sort of flirting, exciting energy in the air about romance. Ace of Cups. See, they walked away. Tower, and then they had a big tower moment. Because they have Seven of Pentacles, maybe they just weren't ready. But they did have romantic feelings with the Page of Cups. But they held back. Oh, it does look like a soulmate alignment here. Something that was meant to be. And maybe they feel now they sabotaged everything with the Five of Swords. And you know, maybe they're just being stubborn and not reaching back out to say, hey, you know, I just wasn't ready, or whatever the case may be, and I know I sabotaged everything. Could there still be a chance here? And maybe they're just not reaching out because of whatever's happened. But let's see how they're feeling now about the whole situation. Chariot reverse. So they're feeling stuck, maybe at a distance. Three of Swords. Oh, they're feeling heartbroken and disappointed, Leo. But they're staying stuck at a distance and not really making any moves. And this Chariot for me in reverse is always kind of like a return. Even though it may be a stuck energy. They feel disappointed and heartbroken that they caused this whole situation, Leo. My goodness. All right, what else? Five of Pentacles. They don't want to be sad, lost, and lonely, or feeling lack anymore about this. They kind of missed out a chance here. A very stable, grounded, secure kind of connection with you, and they realize that now. And they do want to come forward and come out of hiding. They are coming across as single. So, but they're stuck about this. Huh. All right, we got Earth energy here, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We also have Virgo again here. Cancer over there. Interesting. Let's see what's on the bottom. Oh, clarity from Source here, Ace of Swords. They definitely want to speak up. They want truth, clarity, communication, that they want to return. Four of Wands again. Justice. So maybe they're divorced now. Maybe they could have been just divorced when it happened, Leo, and maybe they just weren't ready. It looks like they want to communicate with the High Priestess reverse, but they're not with the Eight of Wands reverse. And they're not taking action either with the Knight of Wands reverse. Therefore, nothing's happening right now between you with the Magician reverse. They're still feeling challenged by this whole situation with the Nine of Wands. There's that Fool again. So, I mean, there's a part of them that really wants to come forward, Leo, to see if there's still a chance to pursue this. And I think they know, and it's kind of sad that they weren't ready before, that they kind of lost out on a really, really good thing here. So let's see how they're feeling about you, Leo. Let's see how they're feeling about you. For Leo, please. Eight of Cups, so they're feeling the distance, at a distance. Knight of Coins reverse, though, is about fast change out of the blue. So they feel like it happened very fast with you, like a connection happened very fast at a time when they weren't ready, so that's why they walked away. But the Cups is here, saying there was some sort of feelings and emotions involved. Oh my God, they did see you as an Empress, right? There was a chance for a new beginning, you know, a new kind of connection. And they did see you as someone very valuable, strong, as that Empress or Emperor, whatever it is for you. But they ran. Seven of Swords. They avoided and they ran, right? They just weren't ready. Knight of Swords. Again, very fast energy. So that clarifies the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest, becoming the fastest knight. Here's the fastest knight here with the Knight of Swords. So they feel like, look at them running. Okay, this happened fast. Emotions, feelings, very fast happening. Seeing you is like, wow, look at Leo, but I'm not ready. Running, avoiding, and losing out on a really good thing here. Boy, okay. We got Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius. Oh yeah, Queen of Wands. Look at that. Highly attracted to you, Leo. A lot of fire, passion, temptation. Look at that. You could both be fire signs. Definitely there was a lot of attraction and chemistry between you, even if it was energetic, right? Maybe temptation. But Five of Swords, Page of Wands. Could have been some flirting too. But I think that's as far as it went with the Page of Swords reverse. Definitely there was a lot of sabotage here on their end by cutting off communication, right? Not taking the lead, Emperor reverse, and keeping the energies stuck for so long. Definitely were never together with the Two of Cups reverse. But there were a lot of feelings there, Leo. There absolutely was. You've seen it. You knew it, even intuitively. Oh boy. Okay. So let's see what they're doing now, Leo. What are they doing now? What does Leo need to know? What are they doing now? What are they doing now? Two of Pentacles. They're up in the air still, trying to figure things out about this. Still staying stuck. Oh my gosh. What else? Queen of Wands. You know, the chemistry attraction is still there. You know, and the Queen of Wands, male or female, would take the lead and take charge. Six of Wands. They could be doing really good right now. They could be very successful. They could be a leader of some sort, a business owner, entrepreneur, self-employed. Doing really, really good and being successful. Even though they're keeping the energies stuck about this whole situation and still not really knowing what to do. It's kind of still all up in the air about it. Two of Wands. But, I mean, part of them knows that perhaps there's still a viable path here with this Two of Wands. There still could be a choice. There still could be a pathway. Six of Wands could be coming in with an offer. Perhaps, but we're going to keep going and see. We have Aries showing up here. Five of Swords. Again, a lot of sabotage took place. Again, there was the flirting, but again, didn't go very far. Emperor didn't take the lead. A Three of Wands. Something could be thinking about the future. Like something could be happening here. A lot of thinking, but not a lot of doing. Ace of Wands reverse. I don't think you were ever connected in that way. Ace of Wands. I don't think you ever like had an affair or anything. You definitely were never connected. Two of Cups reverse. I think it was just all energetic, knowing, but definitely was a missed opportunity. Not the right time. They weren't ready. They avoided. They ran. They regret, but they're not doing anything about it. And they know they missed out on a really good thing here. I think they still think about it till this day, Leo. Even if it's been years. I mean, we got an 8 here. I don't want to say 8 years, but some of you may have moved on. Maybe you don't think about it much anymore. Maybe from time to time you wonder, gee, I wonder what that person's doing now. Could be 8 years for some. All right, so let's get you... Let's see. We're going to look at how things could change here. And then we're going to do some clarifying with that. And then we're going to talk about the extended. But if it does resonate here, please do like, comment, hype, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. Help push the readings out. I would really, really love that. Be greatly appreciated. And I thank you. Either way, Leo, let's see how could things change here. Star. 17. Okay, that is the star. Thank you, Spirit. I'm like, I wonder if we'll see it. So, yeah. Palace of Wands. So much chemistry here, Leo. Six of Swords. Something moving forward finally. Nine of Cups reverse. Okay, we got two. Let me get the last one out here. Hierophant reverse. They could be divorced. I mean, we do have two stars here, which would over-trump the Nine of Cups reverse. Because the Nine of Cups upright can still be wish fulfillment, happiness, joy, right? But the 2-star majors would over trump that, saying there's still a chance here for balance, healing, things meant to be, alignment, wish dream come true, having faith, hope, and optimism. Could be coming from a distance. You see the 6 of Swords coming in. They may be just not really having a lot of hope that something could happen now after all this time, even though they may be divorced. But still, there's a lot of desire, fire, passion, chemistry, even if it's been a long time, Leo. There's still some sort of energetic connection here with the star. So we have Aquarius, Taurus, Palace of Wands, it's Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, let's keep going. 3 of Wands are thinking about it. But again, but not doing, not yet anyway. No communication. Actually, we know that. That's why we're doing this reading. But maybe they may extend something out here and, extending communication of flirting maybe. But see, they know they sabotaged everything. They had feelings that they ran and avoided, right? And they also knew that you had feelings for them. Knight of Wands reversed, though, doesn't make any action. Therefore, nothing happens. But there's still that connection, Leo. Oh my God, the Lovers. Yeah, you were very unhappy, sad. Probably took a long time to heal from this. That didn't happen. Is that you, Leo, with the Sun? 4 of Pentacles, a lot of holding back. But still thinking about, what could have been. They still think about what could have been. Leo, I don't know if you know 90s country. You have to go listen to, if you don't know, look up Little Texas, What Might Have Been. You got to listen to that song. Okay. 8 of Wands reverse, again, does it take action? But the King of Wands, that's you, Leo, right? The Moon. So you knew there was a lot of fear here, that you knew, you didn't know what the path ahead would look like, right? But you knew there was feelings here, and could there be a chance at love? Right, so the King of Swords reverse, the 10 of Coins. So you may have known they were going through a divorce, but they weren't out of it yet, and maybe you told them how you felt, but they just weren't ready. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, a lot of waiting and blocked energy about this, right? I mean, even justice here can be divorce. I mean, maybe you knew there were divorce eventually, and maybe something could move forward and there could be a return. 6 of Cups. Oh, Leo, I don't know. We're going to go the extended now and see what's going to happen here, because I definitely feel like they still think about this. They still wonder. They still think about what could have been, what might have been, and know they lost out on a good thing. And it looks like they think about reaching out, but they just don't do it. I mean, over here, we have all this great energy of taking that leap of faith, the wish coming true twice, and stability, foundation, and this connection. But they're still, holding back, obviously. So, Leo, we're going to go the extended and see, are they finally going to reach out? Should you reach out? What's going to happen here? Advice, guidance, moving forward. Just deeper look at whatever you need to know, whatever comes out. So if you are interested in that, my Patreon, it's in the description box, but also you can find it popping up on the screen, on the end screen here, and also at the top, you'll see the pop downs. It's all over, so you can click on it to get to the extended if you want it. You can do a one-time purchase or become a member, whatever suits you best. Also down in the description box and popping up all around here is my Etsy shop. If you like a private reading, you can check that out too. Many readings to choose from. And down below in the description box are my other 2 tarot channels. I have an all Leo channel. If you don't know that, you can check that out down below, where I look at all energies. They're just timeless readings. And another other smaller channel if you want to check those out. But either way, Leo, happy birthday. If I see you over there on the extended or not, wishing you the best. And I do hope to see you next time.